And we are back live. Yeah, no music for now, because we're uploading another video on YouTube. So not this stream, but the previous one. So okay. Um. So what the fuck? 6 followers. Nice. Let's go. Okay. So right now we are going to try to. So I'm going to close because for those who just follow made learning project. Let's close it. Let's save a bit of memory on this poor computer that has no memory, you see, no space at all. Something like that. But yeah, anyway, and the goal is going to be able to handle all this connection, basically. What what should happen when you disconnect? What should not happen? And okay, and yeah, so right now, quick demonstration. I'm taking my time because it's going to take time. I think it's a 1 hour dev, 1 hour investment in these 65 left hours. But I mean, I can't have player just alt F4 when there's a problem. Got to be a bit smarter than that. So if I say, hey, let's fight together, I create a lobby. I connect to the relay, you see? And then I'm saying, oh, yeah, but well, I wanted to play solo. Main menu. Okay, the game is fucked now. Because if I just go fight together again, you see, it kind of worked. No, there are two lobbies. Well, you see the issue, and if I start play ready, it doesn't play. The game is fucked, and well, shouldn't be too hard to do, cause there is disconnection handled. Uh, no setting, nothing, and then the second thing we're going to do is to have real fight solo mode, and that's already kind of implemented since there is on the game manager solo mode, and but it's pissing me off because I have to put the scene by ends and launch in the right state and everything. And what I would like to have is just I press play, I say fight solo, it loads everything, and I can test my game. Then, uh, in a second, in 20th parts, something like that, I'll make, yeah, this. Oh yes, I got big memory issue right now. Oh yeah, also disconnecting causes memory leaks. That's that's another problem. If you take a look at this right now, yeah, yeah, yeah. 8 gigs of RAM. Not great, not smooth. Um, yeah, so that's it. Kinda. I closed it because we're not going to use it. And the next thing is going to be to use the the assets we're selling, basically, which is the in-game console, to make some cheat commands to start the game, gain money, and all the things like that, because it's really gaining a lot of time. You see? Oh, I didn't put it in the right layer, but like it's behind. But you see, right now some are already kind of made, player TP high and everything, but I'm going to make more comments like that. So, what the fuck, Malus? Hi, how are you? How are you doing? So, you see, you stop streaming, I start streaming. It's all about that right now. Uh, so hi, how are you? I, I'm, I know there's no music, but right now I'm trying to upload something on YouTube. It's at 61%, so then there's going to be music. Um, can't do everything. It's the word of yesterday, or 3 hours or something. Um, okay, so let's go with the handling of the disconnection. I guess. Okay, I guess I could go into, well, when I'm quitting the game, right? This is, I don't know the ref, I'm not appearing again. This is called directly by the lobby UI manager. So when I'm quitting the game, I'm just saying, okay, leave the lobby. Okay, shut down the network manager. Okay, disconnect from the relay manager. Okay, or load main menu async. But what I'm not doing is uh, removing the lobby. So I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Um, let's go something like that. Ludic async task. Because there's one thing to know um, with the system of Unity, the networking for game object. Basically, when you're connected, you have to. Let's go. I never I never understand just lurking. This expression. I'm a noob streamer. I'm a noob Twitch. I'm a noob. I'm learning. So yeah, just to tell you, the main project of the channel is to be multiple people streaming on the same channel. So actually, we're a team of 7 to 8 people, and right now I'm the only one streaming for now. But we plan on streaming pretty much all the time, like 60 hours a week of activity on the channel, uh, on multiple people working on the same projects. But it will be hard stream. It will be commercial advertising stream about the game. It will be um, 3D rigging, 3D modeling. It will be many things, game designing, like pretty much all the different steps in making a game, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I understand now. So good lurking. I mean, yeah, and my English improves because I'm trying to animate the stream, you know. Yeah. So let's unload the lobby. Await. Um, local unload async. Yeah, I made some stuff like that, and I guess I already got, yeah, the lobby scene again. And so to give you context on this stream, basically it's a challenge game making stream where I challenge myself into doing a game in small small length of time, like hi Unity coder, small amount of time, and maybe it's going to work, maybe it's not. Why I'm not happy? Should basically. Mm. Oh yeah, yeah, because yeah, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm speaking and I'm okay, and maybe that should fix our problem. Um, I think I should definitely await unload lobby async right there, because I'm disconnected everything, so should like I'm pretty sure it's not enough, to handle everything. And this handling, like right now, it's just on the menu, but it's going to be on every menus. So yeah, yeah. The challenge is making a game in like 120 hours, but with a framework that I don't know shit about. The networking for game object, and yeah, I'm learning it while I'm doing it, and honestly, it's good. It's really well made. Way easier than Forge, way easier than UMI 3D. It's not doing the same thing, but it can. And yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying it. But a lot of documentation to read, very few tutorials on YouTube, very few tutorials. A lot of outdated documentation, outdated tutorials, and yeah, it's okay. And now it's not starting because okay, okay, okay. But that's not that bad. It's not happy about the RPC. The starter bit, there's a problem with that bit. And yeah, the framework is quite dense. Load of everything is based on the Unity services, so it goes well with Evox. It goes well with the leaderboards. It goes well with everything, and that's why I'm choosing this because it's easy to implement self-contained. I don't need an external server. I don't need. I can self-host on my machine. I saw benchmark though. More than 4 players at the same time is not recommended. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. Well, yeah, makes sense actually. If since I'm disconnecting, I mean that's not a problem, but new. Let's not do that. We've got to undo that, so this failsafe is not failing next time I start the lobby. And return. Okay, so that's one thing. Now let's try with a client. Let's try with a client. So yeah, I'm trying to stream this. I'm going to stream like 4 times a week. I'm trying this time in the because I'm in France for those. And I'm trying this time during lunchtime to see if people come more, and this is going to be fun. Let's remove that. I don't know. It's launching because the menu scene, like I like my UI to be quite independent, but let's try the client now. Coffee, the source of life. Yeah, and the one drawback of this framework is this thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's the multiplayer play mode. Like, yeah, um, it's a bit buggy, and yeah, that's the main issue actually. That's the main issue. Sometimes it's not syncing, sometimes it's not launching on the other screen. Like right now it works, but yeah, a lot of workaround um, to consider. Yesterday I spent a lot of time doing workaround for. Okay, the join. Sorry, I'm trying to focus to make this test go very quick. So right now, what? You see, that's another issue. I entered the wrong code and it crashed everything. So that's in this handling the handling all the connection right with all the exceptions. And because I want to ship something that works at the end of the 67 hours. 65. I don't know how much is left. Um, so let's try it again. Shall we? Okay. Statistics. No. Nah. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go. Join. So the project is basically a Vampire Survivor, but with 4 players, and hopefully it's going to. I I'm going to make a load of fail to connect to server. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And hopefully manage to do something that works by the end. Well, at least my target is to have an early access build with 1 spell that is the upgradable, 1 enemy that works fine and doesn't tank the performances, no disconnection, a smooth user experience in terms of connecting, disconnecting, and managing um, the web through the app, and just something that works. That's the goal. And then I'll update the project regularly, but mostly I'll go on the next project that we might, maybe, already have a publisher for. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. Um, okay, that you see, the not connecting was the two things not getting synced. Don't worry, the zero here, it's just timing issues. Okay, so what I want to test is, okay, I get back to the menu, and now I'm going to try to connect again, and now I'm going to try to start the game, and it crashed. Yes, let's go. So, so yeah, so yeah, okay. Hmm. Which RPC method actually? 159 player lobby. Okay, so this one update UI RPC, and it's telling me. Okay, so my theory is that it's not killing the main player when getting back to main menu, and we can check that really fast. So menu scene should disappear as well. It shouldn't be seen in the no, main menu. What the fuck? Oh yeah, yeah, okay, everything works. Uh, okay, it left. What the? Okay, let's clear that. Join. Let's try again. Trying to find the source of every issues. Um, that's a fun one, because on the other side I started the game, and so well, here I'm in the lobby and I can't start because only the main can start, and you see it ready 1 and 2 because the other one is ready, and it's between two states. Like I'm not really in the lobby, but I'm in the lobby, and that's pretty bad. But actually, that's for another bug fix. Like this is late joining handling, and yeah. Um, so main menu, and you see it didn't remove game UI scene, because since it did a late join, it tried. So let's let's fix that first. That's going to be pretty fast, pretty straightforward, by the way. Because yeah, I made this method a while ago, which is checking is the scene there, is the scene name, is so it works. Even if the scene is not loaded, it should. Um, wow, auto completion is so powerful. It's listening to me. And now, in terms of late joining, I want to check something. Um, I guess I can, because it's a public network variable, so it should show. So we are going to check that right now. Is when I leave and do a late join, is the network, the game manager in the right state in the connected client, or is it in the wrong state? Is the sync okay? If the sync is okay, I can just, fetch the game state and set the lobby and set everything, and add a condition for late joining, and not handling stats, not handling character progression, not handling those things, but just handling the fact that you can join late. And well, you join late with a pretty bad character, but for now, you should have been here from the start. I mean, let's get real. Um, yeah. Oh, I didn't change the name of the stream. Just thinking about it. It's it's at 46% of the verification from. I'm just looking for the music and stuff. Wait a sec. I think it's fully downloaded. Because YouTube is checking the video I'm uploading for strikes and everything, and it's 3 hour long. So yeah. I'm just going to change the name of Watch Me Struggle. Struggle. Unity Networking Dev. That's the title. That's the title we want. Okay, changed it. I'm trying to feel the moments where it's loading and stuff. Cause you can be really proficient with this. Okay. Failed to join relay. Of course you failed. Of course you failed. So those, I already checked. Those are errors that are due to this system. When I'm making a build, they're not happening. So got to live with that. That sometimes it fades for no apparent reason. Um, okay, so right now we don't care about that. We just want to leave. We just want to rejoin. Everything unloaded as it should. Okay, now we want to try to start the game. Yes. Okay. Now we want to fuck. There's no way to live while in game. Let's add a way. Let's just add a way to live really quick, because anyway it has to be done. So game UI, add in-game menus, canvas, attribute shop. Um, let's make another canvas, which is going to be called because yeah, that it's better for performance to separate the different canvas because it's recalculating. Not inspired. Menu nav. Let's go. So this is the debug toolkit. Um, and just let's. Okay, let's try to make something that looks okay. Menu nav manager. Okay, that's the name of the folder. Okay. I'm not into making it really good code because it's a throwaway project. No, not really a throwaway project, but it's a small project and I want to go fast. It's game jam scope. So it's not perfect. It's not really thought in, yeah. But the good thing about UI, this global UI, and is that it's local. It's not networking. It's base Unity dev. Like, well, yeah. So, oh, I'm going to do that here. Okay, movement, temp UI. Yeah, let's add one. Main UI. New action, escape, open, something like that. Open, close. Toggle. Yeah, let's go. Let's call it like that. Escape. Let's bind it to the escape key. Save the asset. Now it's going to compile on this side because I'm compiling. Who cares? Okay. Let's put that in the right namespace. FS UI and nav menu, something like that. It has to kind of, yeah, menu nav, whatever. Let's one button for now. Private button quit session. Okay, on awake, it's just going to bind it to quit session. Dot on click add listener and just call quit session. And it should be called quit session button. Don't like it otherwise. Quit session, that's going to be a method right there. Going faster than IntelliSense, let's go. And quit method is just going to call yeah, I'm as I told you, I'm caring about speed. So yeah, I made a game manager that's a singleton where you can call directly, stuff like that. Okay, great. I need one more thing. Um, cause to open the menu, kinda. So private inputs. Okay, and let's inputs equals new, and inputs dot nav nav. How did I call it again? Menu I call it. What the? Oh, we'll see. Toggle. Yeah, I called it like that. Dot pressed. Dot on. Dot performed. Yeah, let's go with this one. Perform. Signal. Toggle UI. Okay. Let's go and so let's just check. Let's just I don't know. Right there. CLS field private. Uh, mm, game objects. Don't put headers guy. Menu root. Like it like that. Okay, and so menu root dot set active. Non mais c'était bien. It was great, man. Oh, okay. I mean, IntelliSense is really hard into telling you stuff, so it's a lot of noise when you're typing code. And honestly, shouldn't. Uh, let's not forget the one thing. Enable, and that should be it for this small class. And you see, it wants to show me the stuff like the numbers and stuff. It leaves the space, but it doesn't work. It died out after 2 hours of programming, something like that yesterday, and don't start a build. Okay, it's building. Let's go. Let's go. Mhm. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's save some clicks. Okay, and let's put it in black, cause see, and let's just put a button. UI. I mean, at some point that should just hide the HUD UI and stuff and toggle everything. But since it's the same input class, I can do it pretty easily, but that's not the point right now. Not at all. Let's put this right there. Yeah. Then 10, so it goes at the same place. 450, I guess. 450. And let's just do something right there so it's always in front too. Yay! And 200. 100. 100. Yeah, that's great. 500 of width. So it hides the button. That's another way to add UI, to hide UI as well. Quit. Okay, let's ref that. Menu routes, quit, and quit session. Okay. So now we can quit sessions. That's pretty much everything I wanted to do right there. Let's kill this player, get it alive, and yeah, features. 5-minute feature. Um, I don't know where I'm well stopping the stream today. Might be a bit watching the planning I've planned basically. Okay, it's ready. Okay, it stops in like 1 hour. Oh shit. Okay. It took time. Lot of time. Uh, let's try that. And at some point, I'll start making game mechanics again, but I really want to have those things, down and working before just make. Because if that's not working, what's the point of making the game? Yeah. So it starts open because I'm done, but yeah, you see? Good, 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 good. Now I'm going to quit on the second player, quit the session, okay, and trying to let join. See? Yeah, you see, it's arrived in the lobby because it's an RPC that's called when the main player starts and the RPC is not recalled. But it's an RPC that's called because the game manager changes state, and right now, fuck you. Just, just. Okay, so the current state is in game and not in lobby, which means that I've got to check if there is an in lobby in lobby state. Um, it's my code, but I quite forget it quite often. Okay, and is there moments where that's called? Yeah, next game state. That's when I'm loading. Gameplay single tone. Okay, 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 okay. Client started. Next state, and it should go into lobby. And if I'm going to check now that it's going into lobby when I'm going into the lobby. And if it's in lobby state, it means everything works and I can implement the late joining feature, just closing the lobby and you know putting a message like join work. Um, it's not that complicated. Fight together. I don't need the over. I don't need to worry about the second client right now. I just need to check that. And right now it's in lobby, so we are good. We're really, really good, really good. Um, so it's going to go to call to go into the lobby. I can already kill that because I know I'm going to restart it. It goes into the lobby. The lobby UI manager. The lobby UI manager is going to do it checks when loading, like what's the player name, to show the player name in. Then okay, when I change the name, it's sending the PC and everything. But one thing I want to do, you see, if it's solo mode, set active false. If it's singleton, set active false. But I'm going to add another check. If game manager dot singleton dot game state, current game state, not null, man, stupid AI, stupid AI, in game dot value. Okay, in game set active false, bro, false. Okay, and the rest should be done. The rest should definitely be done because at least right now, because it doesn't take memory, and honestly, I might break something. Um, so let's try that. The late joining. That's game development. It's all about doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, and at some point managing to do it. Oh, OBS is telling me that I'm losing 0.6% of the packets. Oh, and wait a sec, I guess that finally the VOD of yesterday is uploaded on YouTube, so I can put music back. No, 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 don't go into this. Change account. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Maybe I'm getting tired of this. Let's go somewhere else in the place. Because I'm always restarting the music. I'm quite tired of it. Mm, okay, let's join. You see, the music is calming me. I'm not feeling the void with my voice anymore. Mm, okay, so like that, I can move. It looks laggy it's because it's not updating since I'm on your window. Okay, quit session. Okay, join. Okay, so it closed the lobby, and yeah, that's bad. Let's again, again, and again try to connect and see if we've got some. Which one is it? 964. Um, which means 964. Okay. Why? Why? Okay, they've got the same ID. That's not good. Network owner ID kind. That's not good. Um, I think. Yeah. Hi, responso. Think I should read the documentation about that because shouldn't like if I disconnect, it's going to be ID. Actually, that's a test that's interesting to do anyway. And we'll see. Yeah, good. Okay, it's not doing anything now. Did not manage to connect to lobbies, which means actually, I had the third index. The lobby size is 4. It's not disconnecting. Um, the player writes, so the disconnection is not really handled well at all. Okay, let's add it to the checklist. Um, and the other issue. 1 second. Okay, it stopped. Mm. Now, before you begin, don't. Should we? I mean, maybe spawning, despawning, maybe networking core concepts. Ownership, authority, client server now. Spawning, despawning. No, no, no. Mm. Mhm. Hmm. Yeah, this man is everywhere on every Unity sub. That's just crazy. Uh, okay, so Twitch statistics are crashing every 5 minutes. Um, um, okay, I don't understand shit about that. I see. Uh, you know it? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. You can't late join. And so you can't late join in this game. Forbid late joining and uh, networking for game objects. Okay, nah. 2011. That's way outdated. Okay, documentation. Um, yep. See, I don't care about that. Um, session management. Okay, maybe not. Fuck it. Uh, Oh fuck. Okay, that's a great idea, but that's a bit of yeah, that's going to be a mess because we both writing the two clients since they are on my PC are writing in the same file. So um, man, player pref is not ideal. Um, okay, I just wanna forbid it for now, and then maybe a post-release update. I think. Let's do something like post-release, like joining, and for now, and that, yeah, let's rename that. Uh, cause that was yesterday's stream, basically. Um, so late joining, post-release, that's an issue, but fuck it. Um, and now we're just going to do forbid late joining. Yeah, great typing, great typing. Yeah, definitely, but not that release. Um, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, we are good, we are good. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Okay, we can't easily forbid the reconnection of the player. It's okay. This is fine. This is fine. Definitely fine. Um, definitely fine. So, ending sync loss. Let's go. Uh, yeah. So, um, this one is important. We'll do the tags and then the the sync loss is just going to be you get back to the main menu, and actually I don't care for it right now. Um, yeah, that's actually done. We've just done it. Can't quit a game, get back to the menu, done it. Okay, so that the tags and then a true solo mode from main menu, and then we get back to gameplay mechanics because that's not even implemented. Okay, okay, we're managing to go. Um, Let me quickly. So no strike on this video. That's okay. Okay. So the VOD of yesterday is now available on YouTube, basically. Um, at least the first part of the VOD. I mean, there's still a lot of. There's still the second part of the VOD of this morning, but yeah, okay. Mm, mm, mm. I think the tags. Okay, it's in the player. No, it's it has it's a custom. Should be in utils, I think. Face main cam. Nah, let's improve this. So return. That's a quick fix. It's just for. Cause yeah, Unity, the thingy with this package, the networking for Unity, is that it doesn't handle cameras like all the cameras of all the players are in all the scene of everyone, and you've got to locally handle which cam is activated so you don't see the point of view of the other players. And in this game it's not important, but I think in competitive game or things like that, it could definitely be hacked if it's not protected somehow. And yeah, I already see where you could do an injection or something like that. Um, I mean, League of Legends on mobile is made with Unity with this system, and I think you could maybe get the point of view of the opponents somehow. But not must be a security somewhere. I mean, I really wonder what's the security basically. So right now the tags are not facing the right direction in the lobby, and the only thing I'm doing right now is just putting the player name in the right direction, and that's the only thing. Um, Quick fix, easy fix. But not everything has to be a head scratcher, you know. Yeah, you see, it's in the right direction and okay. That this feature is not working, but that's not. It's changing the name of the player and changing the color is not working as well. It's see it to do to do. But let's go. Um. Okay, that's fixed. Last last issue to handle, and I think we'll end the stream. At least I'll go eat by by the time I finish that. I'm not allowed to eat when there are issues. That's why there is a fuck it list of tasks, you know. Um, okay. How are we going to do that? Main menu, solo to do join. Okay, so um, easy enough. Let's just do game manager. Done. That starts the log game, and let's go. I mean, for the next project, which is going to use a load of this as a base, I think I'm going to use assemblies, so it will matter to have internal methods or stuff like that. But for the sake of my sanity, I'm not doing that right there. Solo mode equals true, and then I guess I'm just because um, um, I'm thinking. You know what? Who cares? I'm setting a variable that was already set, but I mean, who fucking cares about? So it handles both cases, the old way and the new way. Yo, you bird website game, man. Um, I'm not going to click on a link during stream. It could be anything, but I'll check it out and I'll tell you next stream. Basically. Yeah, I know, but it's just yeah, man, exactly what I would say. Yeah, man. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll do that after the stream. During the lunch break. Uh, sorry about that, but I'm paranoid. Um, status and should work. Let's give it a look. I mean, yeah, there is 90% chances that you're not lying, but man, I'm streaming again this afternoon, so just come to the stream a bit later. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop the stream pretty soon. But yeah. Uh, Wait, I'm lost. 5 seconds. So yeah, it changed the name, but it doesn't send the RPC. And huh, when you think you fixed, wait a sec. Who cares? Okay. Bro, I said no. um. Okay, something has to launch. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not going to click, and I'm also going to do something. Links player, see ya. I mean, no, man. Yeah, yeah, I know. And could have been nice, but it's just spamming, and it's too obvious, man. It's so fucking obvious. So yeah, banned. There's already like 10 people in the ban list of this channel. More people are banned than people follow. But yeah, thanks for the advice. Um, Thanks for the advice anyway. Um, uh, so let's focus. So yeah, okay, that's the initialization, but I forgot to do something, and net manager start host. I got single player initialize, and I start that, but I'm not loading the scenes. That's ha. Uh, Network send loader. Um, can I? Could I just maybe await that somehow? Make sure that the host starts, basically. That's decompiled. Fuck me. Um, let's. That's going to be awfully bad, but while netmanager dots singleton dots state. I don't know. Oh shit! I was so happy because it would have gone fast, but it's not. Uh, there's a state. Yeah, I can get it definitely, and now that would be clean. I want something that looks really bad. Uh, 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 can't have the state. Its client is connected, client is host. Uh, sorry. I just want to know if the server started, because okay, okay, okay. On client started. Allez, okay. Dot on client, because I start a host, but I also start a client. Dot add listener. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I really not enjoy your auto-completion. I only wish it could be toned down a bit. I think. Um, Still not writing good code. And then once the host is started, I want to just call the net network scene loader client started true, and at this point it's doing a lot of shit, but basically it's loading the right scenes. Because yeah, there is a check if it's host, and so we get back on our feet, and it should work on this first try, right? It's a meme. It's a meme. Mm, okay. Sorry, I didn't see it yet. Yeah. I've got. I want to stream this afternoon, but I've got a lot of paperwork to do and other projects to attend. So we'll see if I've got time. Fight solo. Okay, that's maybe cause man. And yeah, there's already an error that I see that can come like, but yeah. Fight solo. I know what's happening. Main menu. Yeah. And I see a mistake that could happen. Like right now, I set everything up. I set the single player transport, and I guess you were there doing the thingy right before where I was doing a live Unity course. Um, so if you want to use the networking for game object in single player and not having to write specific codes for your player and still use all the RCP you set it up, all the network variable you set it up, and everything, and really just coding single player like if it were multiplayer. There's this little thingy, which is really poorly documented, by the way, which is the single player transport. So, it's a transport mode that's faking the real relay or Unity transport to stay local. When you're using it, you just don't launch a lobby, don't launch a relay, and you can't be joined by anyone late because you set it up to be single player transport, and you can't change it after you started hosting. So really, if you launch solo, It's on the computer. You can stop, shut down the internet connection. It still works, and it still uses all of your network code, which is a lifesaver. Okay, let's go. That's why I say like we follow feet like it's almost and everything because the code for multiplayer works with single player. Um, in terms of resources usage, I think it's not that great because you're sending requests that are simulated and everything. You lose a bit of performances, but I mean, it's a multiplayer game. It's not supposed to be played solo anyway. So sometimes you can't. Great. What's what? Hmm. So the player loaded, but the on client started is not called basically. I'd say fuck it and fuck it. We're not trying to subscribe to an event. We're not like we can't wait on the states. We can't. Let's go. I think there is a better way, but lighting is a bit off. Oh no, yeah, lighting is okay, and I've got no controls over the player. Just going to add something in the to-do list before I forget. Um, Loading screen. That's, I mean, that's something that I will have to do at some point. Okay, almost there, almost there. What's happening with my player? I think I know what's happening with my player, but I have to restart the game to really know. I think the network, everything, the days when you're making a network behavior, there's this method you have to overload, which is the on network spawn, and it spawned. Fuck it. Did it spawn everywhere? That's, I mean, if in the console, yeah, it spawned everywhere. So this is working. By the way, by the way, yesterday it wasn't working because it was called in the awake, and I looked everywhere. I spent 1 hour and a half understanding it. It makes no sense. It's on Unity. It's on Unity side. So now it's on start and works. It works fine. But that was breaking all the networking between the two clients, which is bad. The game object, the network game object not spawning and everything. Um, So I want to look at the player controller, and when it starts, if it's not the owner, it's just going to say fuck it. And it shouldn't be called on start. It should be called, most like all of those shits should be called after the network spawned. Because start could be called before. Um, shouldn't. It shouldn't. Because the graph is going awake, network spawn, start, but not always. Maybe that fixes some stuff. Changes nothing. Um, and I guess the main camera is not, which is in the lobby, is not going. That's good information. Means uh, the init is not called in the. Don't know why that's open. The init is not called for this player controller, which means this is not called. All of those is not. All of this is not called as it should. Um, so, what we're going to do? Put a breakpoint right there, and on game states changed. Um, like uh, I know what's happening. Wait, game manager. When I go client started, I should. I should. Client started. It loads the lobby scene. I go into lobby mode. Um, mm, mm, wait a sec. Um, sometime. When does it go in game? Uh, find out pretty quick. On network spawn, if it's solo, goes in game, but since I'm doing the other thing, don't like that. I don't like that at all. And yeah, so no, doesn't work, but doesn't work. Um, but I could just do that this way. Yeah. And call a change state RPC in game right there. Like, I'm just telling the thingy I made, which was smart, to be dumb. And yeah, not happy about that, but I want. Time is going out. Okay, so it's calling it. Let's fucking go. And it's working. It was a state problem. I still have the audio spamming. Spamming? No, it's not. It's not actually spamming that much now. But I've got that. There is two event system in the scene. No, you can't win every time. It's not fucking up the stat system. So yeah, most stats are now binded, by the way, to the different systems of a game, like the strength, which is I didn't show that, but the strength which is binded to health restoration based on the damages made by the enemies. You see, now it just collapsed. That it's going to heal at some point. Is it? Yeah, it's not. Fuck, it's broken. Oh wait, it's going to now. Okay, it's not. Really quick. You make something, you break something. So it's going to be in the health system. I think it's yesterday when I fixed the too many messages to send, which is floats, so it returns and while true. Yeah, yeah, region. Um, okay, let's watch that. You fix something, you break something. That's the story. I won't have to eat soon. Uh, Fight solo. Okay, so and yeah, the other stats are bound to criticals, vampirism, and everything. I'm lots. You see, it's just not starting, which is so weird. It didn't. It just yeah. Wait. Uh, no, solo is set at the first before the player spawn, so it shouldn't be called. The wait, the that's if put return and that's continue. I'm stupid. I'm just killing the loop, the regen loop, and I don't. The thing I don't care about having a loop, just updating every 1 second without any memory allocation and stuff. I don't want a loop that's updating every 1 second, sending a web request, uh, updating all the client every second. That's the main uh, difference when it's doing nothing, just updating no data. So that's why I made the modification, but the return is stupid. Just testing out because Maybe it's not that, but mm, and you see regen, elf regen, and yeah, that's the wave system. You see, if you go, it's pooled. And when I'm saying, I said that on Reddit, it's server-side pooled, cause, and yeah, there is an issue with the elf of the minion not resetting. Let's add it to issues. But that's not a bad issue. That's okay normally. Okay. That's a side effect of me syncing up the minions with. Now that we have, um, I got two people trying to get on the stream. Uh, that's ah, one more person banned. Thanks to the stream. So now that we've got true slow mode and that a lot of connection, desyncs, and everything are handled, we can get back at making um, features basically for the game. So we're going to make them in solo and then test them in multiplayer, and that's going to be the way we do things for the next 60 hours or so. And yeah, then at some point I'm going to stream the making of the Steam page and publishing the game and all these things, all those things. The goal again is at the end of 64-ish hours left. Maybe it's more 63 now. Next stream I'm going to start at 63, I think. Um, it's for the image on the Steam, the Twitch. Um, the goal at the end of the time is to release the game, and I think we're on the good track, at least to have something that works. I'm going to use the field plugin for the polish and everything, and maybe a bit of do twin to really polish. For the UI, I'm going to overhaul them with the assets I published on the asset store. That's for UI actually, and then I think I'm going to gain a lot of time with the debug toolkit, another asset that I made for like integrate the features and everything. That's going to be great, and maybe I'll stream a bit of me working on the next update of the debug toolkit, which will be about network tracking and stuff, which is great once I'll do a playtest. I think by the 20-hour left mark, there will be a build for a playtest or something like that. So at this rhythm, it would be by the end of January, something like that. Guess. Okay. See ya then. Maybe I stream this afternoon. I don't know. Um, I shouldish maybe. I don't know. But as I said, a lot of paperwork to do and mail to answer, and making a company is not all about working on project. It's maybe half about working on project. Maybe. Okay. See ya then.